If you wanted to gamble in 1930s DC, you didn't have to travel far, just up to the Maryland line. There, at the corner of Eastern Ave and Bladensburg Road Northeast, you could try your luck at the Maryland Athletic Club, aka Jimmy's Place, on account of its owner, Jimmy the Gentleman Gambler Lafontaine. At its peak, Jimmy's Place was the largest casino between New York and Florida, and Lafontaine raked in over $750,000 per year. There was only one problem. Gambling for money was illegal, both in DC and in Maryland. But aside from a brief stint in federal prison for not paying taxes on his millions, Lafontaine didn't have too much trouble with the law, in part due to his excellent choice of location. Jimmy's Place was partially in DC and partially in Maryland. This made the question of jurisdiction a complicated one that neither the Metropolitan Police Department nor the Prince George's County Police Department appeared eager to resolve. And when the police did raid, they never seemed to find any gambling. It was what one observer called occasional and apparently perfunctory harassment. Just enough, probably, to make sure that he paid for his protection. It also helped that Lafontaine was regarded as, well, an honest criminal. Lafontaine gave generously to charity, and was known to be sympathetic to those who lost it all in his casino, once returning a woman's life savings, which her husband had gambled away the night before. And, unlike similar establishments, Jimmy's Place didn't serve alcohol or allow firearms, and Lafontaine did his best to avoid involvement with the mob. But, eventually, the mob came to Lafontaine. In 1931, he was kidnapped outside his home in southwest DC and held for a $40,000 ransom, supposedly by members of the notorious Boo Boo Hoff gang of Philadelphia. The gentleman gambler, however, soon charmed even his kidnappers. As they played cards to pass the time, he convinced them that he would pay the ransom himself, if they'd let him go back to his house and collect it. As a family friend later wrote, Mr. Jim strolled into the house, kissed his wife on the cheek as though he'd been away on a business trip, then walked back to the car with $40,000 bills. He counted out 36 of them and tucked the other 4 back in his pocket. "These are what you owe me for the hearts game," he said, and walked away. Jimmy Lafontaine, the gentleman gambler. For more DC history, check out our Boundary Stones playlist and subscribe to WETA PBS on YouTube.